What if I was to tell you that attending one of Tony Robbins' events can change your life? This is a photo of me with Tony Robbins in 2017, one of the most memorable times in my life. And I shared the stage with him in 2017. So, a short study which was conducted during the pandemic found that participants of Tony Robbins Unleash the Power Within events, which I've been to many of his events, experienced a 70% decrease in negative emotions like anxiety, loneliness, stress, and a 50% increase in positive emotions like life satisfaction, happiness, inner strength. And boy, did I feel that inner strength when I finished his event. Now, years later, 2017, that is quite a way away, 8 years later. Now, even 11 months later, people's anxiety levels had dropped by 38%, whilst non-attendees saw their anxieties raise by 28%. But for me, even today, I still feel the inner strength within me. Now, I was there to walk on coals, and that's what I did. I was empowered. I felt I could achieve anything. And it was one of the hardest seasons in my life when I attended. So I'm going to tell you a bit about my story. I know that there are seasons, and in 2017, I lost my husband of 28 years and my mother, both on the same day. I was given a lot of thought as to whether I should attend. I needed something to make me feel better because I was grieving. February the 4th, 2017. But I made one decision that changed everything. I went to UPW, walked on coals, the most amazing experience that I've ever experienced in my life, and this was in April 2017. Bear in mind, it was only a couple of months. And I always remember, I believe it was Dean that said to me, I don't know how you made it here, but I did because I needed to have faith in myself. So I went to the business mastery with Tony Robbins in Amsterdam in June. I went back after spending 2 amazing days. I was energized, pumped. Everybody, there was 10,000 people in the room. It was at Excel in London, for example. I then went on and upgraded and chose the business mastery with Tony Robbins in Amsterdam, which was in June 2017. And the day before my birthday, and that event helped me begin life again, begin my business, because I felt like I didn't want to do it. I was like, I'm not doing this. I don't want to do anything. But I knew I had to do something because I was living on. And I didn't feel inspired, but I took action. And you know what? I felt all the better for going. Again, I felt strength. I felt I could achieve anything. I felt like the lion roar. I felt so strong. And I became a certified coach. And from that, I built a business that helps others to do the same. Now, let me show you some of the things that I've got from Tony Robbins' event. Now, me and my husband who passed away, I have remarried. We used to buy his books. We used to buy his DVDs. This is like Get the Hedge. You can see here, we brought all of the different things, for example, to give us inspiration. This is called The Time of Your Life, for example, by Tony Robbins. I've gone through all of these, because people always say, how do you do it? I believe God, as well as changing my mindset. And this is called the Money Matters program as well. And you get all of these DVDs, for example. I even got one of the t-shirts because I decided to do boot camps and decided to do live events, for example. And I was like, you know what? I like their t-shirts. I'm gonna get the t-shirt for my company, for example. So I had these t-shirts done up. This says, we are here to serve you. It's such an old t-shirt. This is from 2017. And it says, event crew. Because I decided, because I was ready to just give up. I'd had enough. I didn't want to do anything. And I thought, no, I'm going to have the biggest event and get people to come to my boot camp. And that day, when I did the event, I was talking about the event on YouTube, I was talking about the event on some social medias, for example, and there was about 400 people at my first event, which I think is remarkable. And each event that I was doing was getting larger and larger and larger. Each 3-4 month event that I was doing before I started going online, for example. But that gave me, by attending Tony Robbins' event, gave me that encouragement to know that I can do it and not to give up, because I wanted this dream for over 20 years at that time, for example. But I was always stopping myself. So every month I host, for example, a business boot camp, and it's designed to help you launch your care business, or maybe you want to be a coach, for example. And we meet online every month for 3 days, for example. And day 1 and 2, we register your business, we do all of the setups, and we can provide you with the information once you inquire about what we can offer you, for example. And day 3, I teach you how to apply for real contracts, whether it's private, whether it's government, for example. And you'll get a live walkthrough with the tender templates and the mock Q&A scenarios as well. And this isn't just a course. It is an implementation experience, and that's what you're here, is to implement. But like I said, I felt like giving in. I felt like giving up. But by attending Tony Robbins' event, it gave me that encouragement to push forward and to remember my dream and my vision beyond my vision. And I didn't give up. I just want to let you know that by attending his event really does, you make friends as well. You meet people. You can find accountability partners as well. And it's such an amazing time. It's emotional. You feel happy, you release, and you come out with a plan of what you want for your business or for yourself. Because whether you're doing it on a personal level or whether you're doing it for your business, either way, it still is an amazing opportunity. For me to be stood there with Tony Robbins and take a photo with him, that was one of my dreams. So I just want to explain to you that we just finished our 3-day boot camp last month. That was April 2025, for example. We're now in May 2025. And Louisa, one of the attendees, I'll just read out the testimonial and I will put it here as well. She said, we were fully equipped to start our agency. The Q&A with Christine was a gem. And because that's the Q&A that we do at the end of our bootcamp, as well as the one-on-one 15-minute after the bootcamp, creating a 30-day plan as well. So they go on to say, helping us plan for our future. That's what I'm here to help you build, which is what I said, not just a business, but a life of stability, confidence, and freedom. It is your time to thrive. It is your time to see what it is